Hey, an equalizer. At least, I think it's an equalizer.
시각 슬라이더, 음량 슬라이더, 촉각 슬라이더. 이거 선택지 위치가 왜 이렇게 다 애매하냐? 시각.
What are you doing over there, citizen?
이거 봐, 이거 저 옵틱이라고 된 게 시각이잖아. 근데 여기다 표시를 해놨어. 저 모니터 위에다 해놓지 좀. 게임이 좀 어설프게 만들어졌어. 촉각이 세 번째. 위장 감각 슬라이드는 뭐 하는 거야? 다섯 번째는 뭐야? 후각 슬라이더. 저 인터페이스에 가리네. 자, 후각 슬라이더 봅시다. 아, 이거 하나 또 뭐 있는데? 선택이 안 돼. 패드로 하면. 오른쪽에 있는 거. 마우스로 와봐봐. 여기 있었잖아, 뭐. 이런 미친 게임을 봤나. 인터페이스 진짜 이렇게 구리게 만들래. 게임이 다 좋은데 인터페이스가 너무 구려. 패드로 해도 어색하고 마우스로 해도 어색해. 후각 봅시다.
Olfactory. I think I know what that means.
네, 마스터님 어서오세요.
What the?
Looks like the aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
Oh, thank you. I hadn't noticed that. Come on, make yourself useful. I'm sorry about the delay, dear. This'd go a lot easier if you just gave up this madness about time machines and altering the past. You should concentrate on the future.
There is no future for us.
You won't think that in a few more hours.
무서운 마누라네.
And please, think about the consequences of your actions.
Me? You're the one threatening the social order of Hill Valley with your crazy time machine talk.
이게 패드로 했을 때 나오는 선택 지점이 빨갛게 있잖아요. 동그랗게 이게. 여기에는 마우스로 이렇게 해도 뭐 아무것도 안 돼. 이 밑으로 내려와야 돼. 그러니까 얘네가 게임을 잘못 만든 거야. 야, 패드 선택 지점도 여기다 해줘야 될 거 아니야. 똑같이. 왜 다르게 만들었어? 이렇게 헷갈리지.
Where's Martin?
Don't worry, dear. After we're done repairing your damaged mind, we'll fix young Mr. McFly.
시각.
Optics.
음량.
Volume. Finally, a word I can understand.
이러다 박사 미쳐버리는 거 아니야? 김PD님 어서와요.
Okay, that moved him a few inches. Maybe I can blast him right out the door.
촉각.
Tactile.
오, 야.
Sorry.
미안합니다.
When did I lose control?
Oh, dearest. You never had
위장 감각.
control.
Gastrosensory.
토하시는 건가? 공복이라 안 토하나? 후각.
It's jammed.
이거 기타를
You'll never get
볼륨에다
away
해보자.
with this.
I can't plug my guitar into that.
안 꽂혀? 나와봐봐. 이 밥은 선택이 안 되나?
won't listen to you,
저로
Emmett.
가보죠.
Everyone here has been
애들아,
trained to ignore
있던
the
방으로.
cries of patients undergoing the Citizen Plus treatment.
에드나가 밑으로 갔으니까 여기서 뭐가 될 거야. 마이크 하나야? 스피커. 헬멧? 어디?
I've seen that helmet somewhere
야,
before.
저게 왜 선택돼요?
Never did
시야에
that.
들어오지 않는데. 아, 들어오는구나 살짝. 마이크.
Check. Sibilance. Sibilance.
What was that?
Edna, why?
Because you're weak, Emmett. You never had the guts to.
여기다 꽂아놓고 날려버려.
Hey, Doc, let's get ready to blow this joint.
What was that? You! What are you doing?
Get my friend out of here, you nutcase. Okay, that was a little less dramatic than I had expected. Whoa! Let's go, Your Honor.
What? I can't hear you!
You're welcome.
Get in, you slackhead!
Attention citizens. This is an Omega-1 priority alert. Potentially disruptive
뭔가 코미디 보는 것
non-conformance
같다.
are loose in the courthouse.
멋있지가 않아.
Please return to your homes until the situation has been resolved. Have a nice day.
에드나가 박사님한테 무슨 짓을 한 거예요?
What the heck was Edna doing to you back there?
She was trying to rebuild my personality from the ground up, erasing the parts she didn't like.
Harsh. Hey, it's my mom. Hey,
Don't talk to her. She could give us away.
엄마는 안 그럴 건데. 엄마잖아. 에드라랑은 왜 결혼한 거예요?
no offense, Your Honor, but why'd you marry Edna anyway? She's kind of crazy.
Yes, now. But back when we were first dating, her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense of right and wrong. At least, that's how it seemed to me at the time.
Shouldn't we go help?
Once we go back and change history, none of this will ever happen.
I guess. What do we do now?
Now we wait for the guards to clear out so we can make a break for your time machine.
오, 아빠 멋있는데?
All right, Dad.
아빠한테 저런 면이. 들로리안 어딨죠?
Where is the DeLorean anyway?
I had the wreck towed to my secret lab near Clayton Ravine.
Clayton Ravine, as in Clara Clayton?
Why is that significant?
클라라?
Well, Clara's kind of supposed to be your wife, so yeah.
Fascinating.
그렇지, 영화에서 부인은 클라라였죠.
Mom, Dad, no!
They'll be fine. Once we repair the time stream, none of this will ever have happened.
I guess you're right.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Great, let's go fix the DeLorean.
I'm afraid I'll have to do that without you, Martin.
What? Why?
Well, from what little I understand of time travel, if you help me rebuild the time machine, your presence in the repair efforts could cause some sort of temporal paradox after we return to 1931.
그런가?
So what am I supposed to do? Just hang out here in Bizarro Hill Valley until you fix the time machine?
Exactly. But don't worry, if things work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm gone.
You know, for a second there, you sounded almost as confusing as the real Doc.
See? We're making progress already. See you soon, Martin.
Good luck, Your Honor.
Oh,
박사
anyone
혼자
wanna stay
보내면
off
꼭
the
뭔가
street
일이
for a few
생기던데 항상.
seconds?
Stay off the street. Citizen Brown? Emmett?
플로리아는 고치는 동안 기다리세요. 그냥 기다리면 돼? 뭐 하면서 기다리라고?
He's not coming back, you know.
어?
What are you talking about?
Emmett.
자막이 너무 빨리
Without
지나갔어.
me to guide him, he's almost useless. Before I found him, he was a miserable failure who never finished anything. But with me to inspire him, look at what we've built!
이러면 그냥 도발만 하는 거지. 얘 열받겠지? 박사님은 당신 없이도 잘 해낼 수 있는 분이에요. 나쁜 짓을 하도록 부추겼잖아요.
Yeah, you've inspired him all right. Inspired him to turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
I wouldn't expect a delinquent like you to understand.
You think you've inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time-traveling DeLorean and a flying time train.
Preposterous! Emmett couldn't even build a dog feeder without me to guide him.
Yeah, well, he did that too.
결국엔 말을 다 해야 되네.
Not the only inspiration in Doc's life, you know. In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Sweetness. Blech. Emmett needs discipline to stay focused. He's so easily distracted.
Okay, Your Honor. Starting to get a little concerned here.
됐지? 봤지 이제? 인정해 이제 얼른. 타임머신 왔으니까.
Worked! Ha-ha! 1 second I'm in the present, the next I'm 6 months in the past. Amazing!
6 months? It took you 6 months to repair the time machine?
6 months, my family fortune, and a sketchy deal with a gang of Libyan nationals. But it was all worth it for this moment.
별일 다 있었네.
Emmett, don't do this. You need help.
Oh, blow it out of your exhaust, poor dear. Now that I've escaped into the past, your pack of divorce lawyers can't... Mark, how long have you been waiting for me?
6개월.
A couple of minutes,
난
maybe?
2분?
That's curious. I sent the repaired time circuits to arrive only a couple of seconds after I left. Oh, well. I'm sure there's no need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Here,
잠깐만.
What's this?
clothes for our trip. We can't have you traipsing around.
그러면 마티랑 헤어지고 2초 뒤에 만나기로 했는데 2분 동안 뭔 일이 생길 수 있다는 거 아니야?
You didn't think I was going to let you erase the worst mistake.
에드나랑 대화한 게 또
Help, did you?
떡밥이 돼서 오브 나오는 거 오브에 그 뭐 일이 벌어지는 거 아니야?
Fine, leave.
원래 헤어지자마자 바로 만났어야 되거든 박사랑. 박사 말대로라면 2분 동안 대화를 했잖아요.
I run this town.
이게 나중에 뭔가 큰일로 벌어질 수도 있어. 에드나랑 대화한 게.
Time circuit set for August 26, 1931. You ready to go, Your Honor?
Call me, Doc.
원래 박사로 돌아왔구만. 덧없는 객수님 어서오세요. 뭐야 이제 어디로 가는 거야? 에드나랑
This is where I last
만나기
saw
전으로 가는 건가?
You, teenage you. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Edna.
Luckily, my erstwhile wife was never the type to kiss on the first date. If we work fast and stay focused, we can see to it that our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding.
그러니까 키드 테넌 잡은 날에 영화 봤잖아요. 에드나랑 박사랑. 그러니까 젊은 박사랑. 그걸 막아야 될 것 같은데요. 둘이 결혼 못하게. 근데 에드나도 불쌍한데 나름. 그러네요.
Uh-huh.
I haven't thought about this place in years. The missus made me tear it down back in '71. Said the movies were corrupting the younger generation. It was all nonsense, of course. I spent countless evenings here in my youth, and it never turned me into a hoodlum. Say, remember Public Enemy? Why, you dirty rat, no good yellow-bellied stool? Never did manage to see Frankenstein, though.
지금 보면 되나? 애 누나랑 만나기 몇 시간 전으로 온 거지? 시간 아까 못 봤는데. 그래서 여기 왔잖아요.
That's what we're here for. We've got to get young you to see Frankenstein.
Right, of course. The film that was supposed to set off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspiring with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
Well, how could I? It happened in the brain of a different Emmett Brown. An Emmett Brown now erased by the shifting sands of time. Luckily for us, I do know something about my own brain, having lived in it for the past 70-plus years. Once we get my younger self re-inspired by that movie, nothing will distract him from his proper...
아니야, 사람들은 모르는
Great
거야.
Scott, will you look at that?
The town square?
It's just like I remember it, only dirtier. Oh, the old courthouse.
Come on now, Doc. You need to go inside and check it out. First rule of time travel, Doc. Never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It can cause reality to collapse or something.
You mean?
Right behind you. Don't peek. Go on. I'll let you know when you're gone. And don't forget, you're Carl Sagan,
The billions and billions guy?
the suspected arsonist.
Huh?
Just go with it.
프랑켄슈타인을 보러 가게 하세요.
Harry! You do show up at the oddest moments. Where have you been hiding?
얘가 이제 그러니까 브라운 박사의 젊은 시절입니다. 네가 만든 지상낙원에 까는 거야 이거?
Oh, you know, here and there, you're a little hard to pin down yourself. I went looking for you last night, but...
I
뭐야,
believe I
대답은
was
전혀
off
다른 거
entertaining
하잖아.
a beautiful lady. You know, I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you would have escaped Kid on your own.
Kid? Oh, sure, I'm grateful for that, but no, I'm talking about Edna. It's funny to think of now, but until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked one another. Imagine!
그러니까 얘 옷이 데이트하려고 이렇게 차려입은 것 같은데? 첫인상은 거짓말 안 해. 그냥 안 좋아하라 이 말이죠.
Yeah, well, sometimes first impressions are right. The thing is, you shouldn't let Edna distract you from, you know, the business at hand. Finishing your project for the expo and going to see Frankenstein.
Oh, pshaw. I'm far too busy for movies these days.
But,
And as for my project, it's practically done.
the rocket car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked the rocket car.
But,
More trouble than it's worth. I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do. And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
사회 공익?
social utility? Since when do you care about
The mental alignment meter is a much more worthy project.
the what?
It was Edna's idea, and she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
야, 좀 더 과거로 가야 되는 거 아니야 이거?
Confused here.
이렇게 일 힘들게 이렇게 어느 정도 진행된다 보니 일 진행되기 전에 와야지 이게. 이 게임은 이게 문제야. 너무 힘들 때로 가 시간 여행을. 쉬울 때로 안 가고. 이제 만난 지 하루 됐잖아.
What day is it?
Why, it's opening day. The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle back to the lab. If Edna catches me dawdling, there'll be heck to pay. Catch you around, Callahan.
October 12th. Doc?
그거 봐 잘못 왔잖아 이거. 에드나랑 영화 보기 전으로 왔어야지. 아씨. 이놈의 박사가 시간을 잘못 입력했구만. 그럴 뿐이 아닌데 왜 그랬을까?
Come to think of it, it is a bit brisk for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's
그러니까
about to
너무 늦게
start and
왔다고.
Teenage U is already in over his head with Edna.
I always did have a tendency to plunge in.
왜 그랬어요?
Let's plunge into the DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's far too risky. Remember how I was late picking you up in 86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits. And the problem
잘못
appears to be
고쳤구나.
getting worse. If we try to jump now, we could
아까
find
2초 차로 오려고 한 게 2분 차로 왔잖아요.
worse.
처음에 데리러 올 때.
Then we're stuck?
For the time being, I'll look into the problem.
근데 지금
and see
두
what I
달이나
can do.
빌려서 왔어.
In the meantime, you can go to work on
그러니까
the
지금
other
들로리안이
problem.
정상이 아니라는 거지.
I'll go to the lab and see if I can talk Teenage U out of...
Impossible. If young me is already as infatuated as you say, you're not going to be able to talk him out of anything. Believe me, I remember. Better to focus on the more clear-headed half of the couple.
Edna. Where can I find her?
Where do you think? I'll drive. The DeLorean should still function adequately as a means of conveyance in the first
야,
three
스토리는
dimensions.
참 철저하게 썼다. 아까 그 2분 늦은 게 괜히 늦은 게 아니야. 이렇게 전개시키기 위해서 일부러 늦게 그렇게 짠 거지. 지금 차가 제대로 안 고쳐진 상태라 어디로 갈지 모르기 때문에 그냥 이 상태로 게임을
You were
진행해야
right.
하는 거야,
Here she
어렵게.
is.
My soon-to-be ex-future wife is nothing if not predictable.
Do I really have to talk to her? I mean, couldn't I just hang out until you fix the time circuits and...
안 돼.
I'll talk to her.
응.
You'd better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
Hey, you! Quit blocking the drive! All car of the future contestants need to report to the North Tent!
Why not? Good luck!
다행히 이게 박람회라 이상하게 생각하진 않네요, 저 차 보고. 에미트랑 에드나랑 헤어지게 하세요.
Spell it B-R-O-W-N. It's not exactly an obscure name.
I still don't see
야,
it on
우리
the
할아버지한테
list.
왜
I'm
그래?
sorry.
이 여자야.
Oh, for the love... Let me try this one more time. This is the Hill Valley Science Expo, right?
First annual.
Indeed. The purpose of our fair is to showcase cutting-edge technology.
That's right. And to burnish Hill Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
And yet, you want to exclude the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to, but... Oh, dear.
Mr. Callahan, you do pop up at the oddest times. What are you doing here?
무서운 미래를 막으려고 왔어요. 이거 너무 너무 대놓고 말한다 이거는. 1번, 3번은 저 여자한테도 너무 심하게 대하는 것 같아.
I need to...
Whatever it is, I hope you don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here. His sole function seems to be preventing people from accomplishing their business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a
말도
wonder the
못하게 해요.
Tang gang got as far as they did.
Have
you seen Emmett?
못 봤다 해야지.
No.
Then you've heard all about his big breakthrough, the mental alignment meter. Isn't it
아니
exciting?
못 봤다 했잖아.
He didn't even realize
왜
the
본 것처럼
import of
얘기해.
his discovery until I pointed it out to him. I've never known anyone like him, so oblivious to his own potential.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the longest time, I thought I didn't even like him.
왜 이렇게 이 여자 막무가내야?
Yeah.
말 좀 들어라. 대답하기 전에 말하지 말고. 첫인상이 제일 정확하죠. 에미트의 어떤 점이 끌리는 거예요? 이걸 물어본 다음에 그걸 못하게 해야지. 끌리는 점을 못하게.
I don't get it. I mean, Emmett's nice and all, but he's not exactly the kind of guy that has girls swarming all over him.
Well, I'm not your average girl.
Yeah, but
I appreciate your concerns, Mr. Callahan, but I can take care of myself. I know what I'm looking for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T. That's Emmett Brown. Rhymes with clown, which I'm beginning to think you are.
Just a simple mix-up, I'm sure.
I've no doubt of that.
저 여자 너무 자기 할 말만 한다. 에드나를 설득을 하라고? 아, 나 에미트 설득하는 게 낫지 않나? 어떻게 설득하라고?
hopefully, once I finish breaking up Emmett and Edna, this paper will return to normal. Hey, Artie.
Officer!
Officer,
Right. Don't blow your cover.
will you please keep your mind on the task at hand?
Can't talk right now.
Hey, excuse me.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not till
open?
tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds! You got official business here?
왜 이렇게 신경질적이야?
Yeah.
야, 이래서 누가 출품하러 오겠냐? 어? 왜 이렇게
You
신경?
look familiar. Do I know you?
Nope.
술집에서 주인공 때리려다가 못 때린 애잖아, 얘.
Yeah? Not... Yeah?
When does the expo
Not till
open?
tonight.
It's not as nice as my truck back in '86. Jeez, I hope I still have a truck back in '86.
나 어디 있는 거야?
Doc's right. If we want to break Edna and Emmett up, we'd better approach it from Edna's side of the relationship.
Well,
I talked to her.
말이 안 통하는 여자야.
She says she knows what she's looking for, and it's you.
but it can't be me. Wasn't me. Marty, we don't belong together.
You don't have to tell me that.
Find out exactly what her requirements are. I can almost guarantee you that I don't fit them.
You said that Emmett fits your bill of requirements for a man.
Yes?
What would that list be exactly?
You'd make a good reporter, Mr. Callahan. You know that? Well, his physical appearance, for one thing. Emmett may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's white suit to wear at the expo. Oh, you should see him in it. He looks positively radiant.
Looks good in a suit. Got it.
And he's completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Faithful as a Labrador. Check.
Thirdly, and most important,
Yes?
well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His own mind map shows him to be a model citizen.
Good brain. I see. And if it turned out that you were mistaken about any of these qualities,
Say, what's your game?
just curious, just trying to understand the female mind.
Well, understand this. I'm not some faint-hearted girl who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment.